Oh, hello! Welcome to our first watershed walk of the new year, and we are opening with a video about our first ever Ripples and Roots nature camp that we organized last summer with funding from the New Brunswick Wildlife Trust Fund. Ripples and Roots provides high school students with an opportunity to gain field experience, try new skills and tools, and hopefully develop an interest in environmental work as we spend the week discussing ecological concepts and interacting directly with riparian ecosystems. Tag along with the KWRC and our 5 awesome Ripples and Roots students to see where we explored and what we learned. On day 1, our campers got to visit our office rain garden and our pollinator garden off McGregor Brook Road. At these sites, we practiced using the identification app iNaturalist and filled out the pollinator garden a bit by planting native species. We got caught in quite a downpour, so it's a good thing everyone brought their extra set of clothes. It was a nice introduction to how field work can be. We dried off back at the office and had 2 virtual guest speakers that shared their experience as environmental experts and how they ended up there. On day 2, we focused on riparian restoration work and why it matters. We took our campers down to Bloomfield to cut some willow stakes and get familiar with riparian plants, those we love like jewelweed, and those to look out for like wild parsnip and stinging nettle. They quickly learned how to identify and avoid nettle among the tall grasses.
Like National Country Day, or it always falls like
After lunch, we drove out to our Walkerville farm site to stake willow that had already been soaking there. It was a lot of fun to get our campers into waders for the first time. We spent day 3 at the scenic, secluded Hamilton Lake to discuss the importance of water quality and why we monitor fish diversity. The campers practiced collecting water samples with the bucket and pouring them carefully into the sample bottles, which we would normally deliver to the RPC lab for analysis. There you go. Nice. We also used a beach seine net to capture some fish and practice safe handling and measuring.
somebody wants to try to catch a fish and measure when we're on the boat. Oh look! You can see that one.
It's like hell.
Cool. After lunch, we explored the perimeter of the lake for a scavenger hunt of several species we have previously spotted at that site. This activity encourages closer observation of organisms and seeing how they differ from one another.
Only one of his eyes are like that.
Plus, it was a fun bonding experience.
Cool.
We had one like that.
I don't think it's hungry.
The students found almost all 12 of the species on the list. On day 4, we took the campers into Cotter Hollow to discuss invasive species and how we monitor for them. Here we demonstrated the emerald ash borer trap and got the students to try installing our mock trap up in the tree branches. It's not as easy as it looks and even trickier taking it down.
Oh yeah, it's really easy for Keegan.
Let's roll it right down. Which is much easier than taking it off. Trying to go like,
Nice. Record. After lunch at one of our restoration sites on Trout Creek, we conducted a habitat assessment on Millbrook where we set up stations, giving each student a chance to observe and record vegetation, measure different bank widths, and measure slope with a survey meter.
12.8.
It could not have been a better day, enjoying the sun filtering through the tree canopy above. On our final day together, we showed the campers what a benthic mat of cyanobacteria looks like, and showed them how we safely collect samples. Afterward, we traveled to a different section of Trout Creek that did not have a benthic mat present, so we could sample benthic macroinvertebrates, or riverbed bugs. The students watched a demonstration of how we collect the sample, then got to practice the benthic kick and other procedures for themselves.
That's a stonefly, so he's really good water quality indicator.
Benthics are always a fascinating part of the aquatic ecosystem. Seeing with our eyes the organisms that exist in hidden environments while hugely supporting those environments is really something. To enjoy our final afternoon together, we walked a nature trail along Trout Creek to gain more practice with species identification and using iNaturalist, and just enjoy nature and each other's company.
I think so, because it has those rounded.
yeah, that's what.
It was a lot to cover in just 5 days, but our campers could certainly handle it. The Ripples and Roots experience was truly enriching and enjoyable, and we would love to offer this opportunity again for high school students to explore ecosystems and concepts that hopefully will take root and make ripples in their lives. A huge thank you to the New Brunswick Wildlife Trust Fund for making this project possible, and thanks to our campers as well for being such great participants in this important work. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this, and don't forget to follow us on social media to keep up with our environmental endeavors and events. Catch you next time!
Oh, it's the